Hello, I'm Trudy Friend. As mark making is so important, it's a good idea to understand the marks you're making to do your drawings and paintings and to analyse them. Once you've done that, you can perhaps have a repertoire, as I have, of just 8-stroke applications only. So I'd like to show you how I start using the pencil, how I prepare it, how I can just do a warm-up stroke and then go into my 8 basic stroke applications. The first thing I do is sharpen the pencil to a point. If it's pointed, that means I can start rubbing it on the paper and create a chisel side and a sharp side from which I can work. So once I've got what I call a tonal block, which I gradate slightly in order to see what sort of texture is made on this paper surface, I can then turn the pencil and use the thin side or the wider chisel side, depending on what I want to depict. So first of all, I'm going to show you how to keep the pencil on the paper and turn it to use both these sides. So I'm starting off with a narrow stroke. Now I'm turning the pencil and going into a wide stroke and going up and down with that stroke, and then turning it again into a narrow stroke, up into a wide stroke, and then perhaps a little twist, and I have a bulrush. There are other things one can do with it. You can almost paint with the pencil. If you press quite hard, move along and twist as you lift off and then come back again, you can actually do a leaf in just 2 strokes. So that's up, press, twist and back, and again the other side, out, press, twist and back. If you want a wider leaf, all you do is go along again. And a lot of this depends very much on the pressure I'm placing on the pencil and how I understand that by twisting it I can get that interesting tapering end. I'm now going to show you the up to and away stroke, and instead of putting it against a piece of wire as I did with the pencil work, I'm going to do it behind a wall. So again, I'm doing the hand in this position as I come up to what will be the top of the stone of the wall and cutting into the wall slightly there. And you can see how I'm putting those indentations to show where the stones will be, and then I'm pushing away. So it's down up to the top of the wall and then pushing with these push-pull strokes to get the foliage growing behind it. So I'm crisscrossing away from that edge. So now you've seen the strokes in pencil and in watercolour, and you can see how they've been used in a rather diagrammatic way, and on the other DVD I'll be showing you how to use them in a realistic representation for a squirrel and a nice view in watercolour.